bases there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So one away now for the Angels in the seventh. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Yeah, Matt, that last AD.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And they have taken the lead. Into the box, Trey Turner.
Not shortstop.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number two. Stepping up is Juan Soto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Now at the plate here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Biro, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Biro, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Michael Brantley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Still 1 and 2. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner loves it. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be Larry Walker.
The center fielder.
Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the Ronald Acuna is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And up steps Salvador Perez. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Power hitter Matt Olson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2. Now to bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And now in the box, Larry Walker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Thought this middle of the order might give them a fight and put up a little bit of resistance.
Milwaukee, good night. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Los Angeles. Enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris. 26. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow throughs in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. That's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it,
Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say it's gonna kill me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're blown the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs.
First opened in 2006 with beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down.
I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill.
Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Number 66 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. It's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, number 18. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
That is third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that's out number 1. For the moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Nope. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 2-1 home. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is third. The third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter. First offering, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no nothing.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup is so good, that being Castillo, He'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 105.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. India ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Brian Hayes digging in now. No balls and one strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Farmer brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 8. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Left side, but well foul.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Jonathan India digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
One ball,
and
one
set
strike.
up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos now,
Inside, ball one.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, outside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Two out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That is good. The first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A look, now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled away. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Reds lead 1. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Moran tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Kevin Newman. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Up next, Poijun Park. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup in the bottom.